importance of relationship in marriage. Why is it important for us to have a good relationship in marriage? Number one, it helps us to know and understand each other more as the day goes by. Relationship in marriage helps us. When you are close to your spouse, it helps you to know and to understand each other more as you people grow in your marriage. When there is no relationship, when there is no room for relating to each other, when there is no close connection, when there is no intimacy, you may not understand your spouse. So, relationship in marriage helps us to know and understand each other more as the day goes by. Remember, we defined relationship as what? A close connection between two people, especially husband and wife. So when you are related, it brings two of you closer. Even when your wife is not around, your husband is not around, when you ask each of them questions differently, similarly they will get almost to the answer. Especially when you are married up to 10, 11 years. At 11 years of marriage, you begin to resemble your husband and your wife. Two of you begin to talk closely the same way from 11 years up. Number two importance of relationship in marriage. It deprives the third party opportunity from coming into your marriage. Those third parties who specialize in scattering marriage, gossips, confusionists, wherever they are. When you have a solid relationship with your spouse, it deprives them and denies them access from proposing into your marriage. There are some of them that they come uninvited. This way your husband they behave, do you like it? And you know women, and they will respond. You will respond. Every day I'm seeing him with that girl. What is he doing? Don't catch you. And the person may just want to steer you without having anything in mind. I've catch you. You will frown your face and prove, even when there is nothing. And somebody may ask, I always see your wife with someone. Does he relate to her? He says, one tall, chocolate color guy. Instead of you to keep back mouth shut and go your way, or shun the person, you will open up like Eve. And the person will go back and meet your wife. You know that your husband is suspecting trouble don't start. So, close relationship closes the door and deprives third party opportunity and access from coming into your marriage. Number three, it builds high level of trust. Your relationship with your spouse in marriage builds what? High level of trust. This person you have been relating to him or her. You are close to him, close connected to him. There is a rapport, there is intimacy. There is nothing he or she will do that you will not know. It's open to you, he communicates to you, and the two of you have been relating like that. So such a thing builds a high level of what? Trust in the marriage. I told us a story of a man, very well-known man in a church, popular church. They came back Sunday afternoon from the church with a wife. And they undressed and he was resting, thinking that the wife is preparing food in the kitchen. The woman had followed back her door. Off she went to meet with her boyfriend at the hotel. And she was there. A friend of the man called. I saw your wife in a hotel with a man now. He says, not my wife. After a while, the man was monitoring them. They called again. He says, not my wife. They thought I said my wife is in the kitchen preparing food. Fourth time, the man went to the kitchen. Honey, where are you? There's no honey in the kitchen. Check everywhere, no honey. So the man sent him the address of the place. If you doubt, go there. The man entered his car and went there, asked the receptionist, so person is there and said, yes, which room he directed. And he went there and saw the wife with the man. He just took her, said, honey, let's go. He said, mature man. And they went to. When they went from the hotel to the inside the car, the man didn't talk. He was not angry. He was not frowning his face. But it's a level of maturity and grace. And so, they get to the house. They enter. The man sat down. It is a woman's trouble. So the woman went straight to the man and knelt down and put her two hands on his laps and made a promise and a vow that from today, no man sees our lamps anymore. And that is the end. The marriage becomes sweet. So in marriage, you must pay price. Stop shouting here. What will you do? It's because you saw her. If she had done it without you seeing, is there any measurement? Nobody tell you that it's good or it's easy. But we must have room for forgiveness. Am I talking sense to you? It's a level of maturity. And that's what we see in marriage. When you see people celebrating 20 years of marriage, what they're celebrating is not the fun aspect of it, it's not the pleasantry aspect of it, it's the hard time, the challenges they were able to overcome. They are celebrating. That this is our 20 years in marriage. Like April, 4th of April was our 19 years. So by next year now we enter 20. So when we celebrate, it means there is something we are going to go in life that God helped us. Not that it was easy, but God helped us. That's what we celebrate. What are you celebrating? There is no human being that is perfect and that is good. Every one of us that are sitting down here, if they allow you to operate the way you want, the marriage can't last for one day. You will set it ablaze. Amen. But sometimes when you flame up, your spouse will enter cooler, become ice water, and the marriage is going. That is the price. Next time you flame up, you too will enter cooler, become ice block. The marriage is flowing, it's working. And people say, oh, that marriage is sweet. I wish our own is like their own. But they don't know that people are paying price. There is no marriage without a price that will last, that will work. Any day two of you refuse to pay price, problem has come. Useless woman, useless man. Ye woman, ye man. Ya papa, ye mama, ye too. Problem now start. But when you say useless man, say God bless you. You marry a useless wife or husband, no problem. Peace don't reign. But if they tell you ye, you reply, you have created a problem. Neighbors will come and separate you people. Neighbors don't do, what happen. But because you determined to pay the price, it costs you, you swallow it, you took it, and enter into other room. If you want to cry, cry there. If you want to blame yourself while you marry, blame. At the end, clean your tears, life, keep going. And people will be envying your marriage, say that marriage is sweet. Because nobody has opened up. Am I talking sense to you? There is no marriage without a price that will last the next day. As a matter of from the altar where I do, something that happened between two of them.